Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video showing you how to get stuck shed off of a leopard gecko toe. Every once in a while your leopard gecko or other reptile might have a little bit of problem shedding. Usually my leopard gecko Piper does really good with shedding and she doesn't have any problems, but she did recently just have a shed and I noticed one of her back toes has a little bit of shed stuck on it. So I thought this would be the perfect time to show you guys how I help get stuck shed off. If you don't know, it's really important to help get stuck shed off of your reptile if they can't get it off themselves, because if that skin stays on there and they keep growing and shedding, it is going to get tighter and tighter and your reptiles can lose toes from this. So after every shed, make sure you check your reptile over, make sure everything is good to go, and if not, it's pretty easy to help them. So that is what I'm going to be showing you today. So before I get Piper out of her cage, I'm just going to show you everything that I use to help remove shed. First thing you're going to need is some water. I just use the water that I spray all their cages down with because I have already treated this. You want to make sure you always use treated water. You don't just want to use tap water. So I just have their spray bottle. You're going to need some type of little container to put them in, lined with some paper towels and a Q-tip. So all I do for this is I just spray the paper towels down a little bit. I just need to pump up this water and just get it nice and wet. You don't want it like soaking wet, but you might want it nice and damp. And that's pretty much all you do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Piper out and then I'll show you what I do next. Okay, so here is Piper, my leopard gecko, and her stuck shed is actually on her back foot over here. So you can see that back toe right there is really white. So that just shows that part of her shed still needs to come off. So I'm just going to place her in the little Tupperware that has the moist paper towels. And I'm just going to let her sit in there for a second. She always tries to crawl out whenever I put her in anything. But I'm just going to keep her in there just to make sure that her toe gets a little bit wet, because that's going to help the shed come off. While she's sitting in there, I'm going to take my Q-tip and I'm going to spray a little bit more water on the tip of it, just to get it a little bit wet, because once she sits in that for a minute, I'm going to take this Q-tip and very gently just rub her toe, and that will help the shed come off. Okay, now that Piper has been chilling in her little container for a minute, the bottom of that shed should be a little bit wet. I'm going to take this moistened Q-tip. I'm going to very lightly just rub her toe. Sometimes she will try to run away when I do this, or Harper will also. But you don't want to apply too much pressure because their little toes are pretty delicate. If it doesn't come off right at first, just leave her in there for a little bit longer and just keep working on it. And it should come off after a minute or so. Okay, so it is almost off. Just a couple more little light rubs. Can you get it? Are you going to get the last bit? One more swipe and it should be good. One more. There we go. So I'm going to grab her now and let me see if you guys can see. So I don't know if my camera is going to focus, but as you can see now, her toe is normal color, no more stuck shed, and she's going to be good to go. So that is how I get stuck shed off of my reptiles. Hopefully this video did help you guys too if you're kind of wondering what to do. If you have any more questions about it, leave them in the comments below and I will try to get back to you. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.